You are being orally assaulted and digitally manipulated by PunkTV.ca, web television for fans of modern rock.
Yes!
Give it to me.
Who else was playing that sound wave?
Well, our stage was the metal stage, and it was Killswitch Engage, us, Shadows Fall, Bleeding Through, Divine Heresy, Still Remains, Haste the Day, and then like on the main stage, you had like Incubus and The Offspring and Alexis on Fire and
Alexis on Fire on the main stage in Australia?
Yeah, they were like huge there.
Jeez.
And City and Color also played that festival too, and he was getting a good response. So I guess it was
good on Canada, hey?
yeah, good for them. They were killing it, and I like met some of those dudes for the first time and on that tour, and they were extremely nice people. So on the tour of math metal, like there are bands who've been around a lot longer that have kind of pioneered the whole like crazy time signature, like just like hurt your head to listen to, but it's still awesome kind of.
Like who?
Like say like on the more metal side of things, you have bands like Meshuggah, and
which is crazy. Did you hear the new Obi's In?
Oh yeah, that album is sick, and like Bleed seems to be like the new Meshuggah jam. Like everyone loves that song. But yeah, you've got like more like hardcore type punk metal bands like Dillinger Escape Plan and Botch and Converge that I think all did a lot as far as the like mathier metal type of music. So yeah, there's a lot out there, and it's hard to like describe a band with that word, because you're just like, oh well, is it like math like Meshuggah or math like Botch, because it's or Protest, yeah, because they all sound completely different, but you can use the same label to describe them all.
We try not to use the labels because whenever we do, we get in hell for it.
There's this band from the San Diego area called Delta Spirit, and they are more like I don't know, like old school like rock pop, like more on lines of like Beatles or Bob Dylan or just anything like that. And they're actually good friends of ours, and they have an album that just came out called Ode to Sunshine, and it's sick. If you like great songs with great memorable like melodies, I would suggest getting them. It's not heavy at all. It's something your parents would probably like too, but I've been listening to a lot of them, and listen to like tons of Rat lately. It's really like I went and saw Rat. I had never really listened to them that much, and I went and saw them in California like right before I left, and I was like stoked because their guitar player was sick. And I feel like an idiot for knowing of the band for so long but never really like checking them out, and so I've been listening to a lot of them lately. I'm not like, the hugest fan of their band, but I've listened to a couple of their albums, and I definitely respect that band for their level of musicianship. Their guitar player is outrageous. Like, he's so good, and I don't know, I get blown away sometimes by the things he comes up with. And so yeah, I've never really like actually sat down and taken the time to get into them, but I respect that band, and I think they're talented.
Since we're talking about talented bands, what about the incredible and glorious Dragon Force?
Oh yeah, those dudes shred. Like, I mean, that's a band that I actually did listen to. Like, I was like, man, this is so insane. But their songs didn't really like, strike a chord within me that really made me like love them deeply. Because it seems like all the bands that I like have always kind of moved me in a certain way, And I've just felt like, yeah, this suits me. Like, it could be from like Pink Floyd or Radiohead, or down to like, I don't know, Pantera or so, or just like one of those metal bands. I feel like if it moves me, then those are the bands that I tend to really love. And with Dragon Force, I listened to them for a long time because I was so impressed and blown away, but it didn't really like hit me here. But I was still stoked, and I think they're a great band. And I've seen them live a couple times, and I can't believe they move around as much as they do and shred.
And actually mostly shit-faced for almost all their performances.
Yeah, it's just, I'm like, how do you do that? I mean, I like drink tons of water before I play, and like I don't think I move around as much as them, and I'm blowing it on parts that are like not even remotely as technical, but I guess that's just what they get for being better than their guitar.
You are watching PunkTV.ca, your choice for awesome web television.